Hello, I'm going to be talking about Oak Island. Oak Island is an island off the coast of Canada. It has a huge mystery that nobody can figure out. This mystery is called the Money Pit. It is a huge metal pipe that was stuck down into the ground, and they don't know how far because they've never hit the bottom. But they believe it is around 100 feet deep. Many people have never found any real treasure in it. This mystery has been going on since Daniel McGinnis and some of his friends found it in 1795, which was 227 years ago. That means this money pit is over 300 years old. So many people have dug in it, including President Roosevelt. Did you know that the money pit is actually a sinkhole? So many people believe that there is a curse to the island because there have been 6 people that have died working on it, and people believe the curse will end when the 7th person dies. While they were working on it, they found that people have tried to put booby traps in it, including logs every 10 feet down. There are also flood tunnels, which are tunnels underground that are always filled with water. These tunnels fill in the money pit every time the water gets too low. While they were digging the flood tunnels, they made an artificial beach at Smith's Cove. A skeleton hand was also found inside. Did you know the money pit is called that because they believe there is buried treasure at the bottom? A theory is that the money pit is just a distraction and the real treasure is in the ship in the swamp near a money pit. They think this because they found a piece of wood that looks like a railing, and they also found ship spikes by the money pit in the swamp. People believe that it could have been a wharf that they could have used to unload the treasure. Isn't that crazy? In my opinion, that's a pretty good theory that someone came up with. 90 feet down in the money pit, they found a rock that they believe reads 40 feet below 2 million pounds are buried. This rock was made out of granite. The rock was found at 90 feet and it was 3 feet long. 30 feet above at the 60-foot down line, they found coconut fibers. But the nearest coconut tree was 1,500 miles away. A lot of people think that the coconut fibers could have been used to make a rope to lower the fortunes down into the money pit. So many people say that Oak Island is cursed, and so many people believe that. Do you? In the swamp area, they found a copper coin that people found it and they believe that it was from Spain. A theory for that is they dropped it when they were looking for the treasure and they didn't want to give it to the king. Was it even treasure? The person that owns it now is Dan Blankenship. The population there on Oak Island is about 2,000, and where we live, our population is 5,229 according to the 2020 graphs. 3 theories of people who bury the treasure are Captain Kidd, Knights Temple, and Mary Antonetti. Captain Kidd was a famous pirate in the 1700s. He got rich by stealing and keeping other pirates' treasure. Knights Temple were real knights that helped people travel to Jerusalem. They guarded them while they were traveling. They knew the dangers of traveling, so they created banking systems. So if people got robbed, it was not all of their money. Marie Antoinette was the Queen of France who was accused of sexual abuse. From all this information, I believe that there is some treasure somewhere on that island. Now, I don't know if it's in the money pit or the ship they believe is in the swamp, but I do believe that there's something interesting and old on that island. Who knows how long it'll take to find it, but I'm sure someone will. What do you believe? Have you thought of a theory? Do you believe that it's all fake, or do you believe that there is treasure? Thank you for listening about my Oak Island presentation.